He was trusted with saving lives, but for over a decade, he quietly took them instead. Behind every beeping monitor and smiling face in the ICU, death was watching in scrubs. Welcome to Echoes of Crime. Today, we dive into the terrifying case of Charles Cullen, America's deadliest nurse. A man who murdered patients under the guise of care, and almost got away with it. Charles Cullen was born in New Jersey in 1960. His early life was a cocktail of loss, trauma, and instability. By age 17, both of his parents were dead. He attempted suicide multiple times. But rather than getting help, he joined the Navy, and later, enrolled in nursing school. He was quiet, polite, maybe a little awkward, but no one suspected he'd become one of the most prolific serial killers in American history. Cullen's killing spree began in 1988 at St. Barnabas Medical Center. Over the next 16 years, he would work at 9 different hospitals across 2 states. Patients began dying under strange circumstances. Some weren't even terminally ill. He injected lethal doses of digoxin, insulin, or epinephrine into 4 bags of chemicals that would slowly shut down the heart. It looked like natural causes. No fingerprints, no screams, just silence. At nearly every hospital, death spiked when Cullen was on shift. But administrators didn't investigate. They quietly asked him to resign. Why? To avoid lawsuits, to protect their reputations. So he moved again and again, and with each move, more patients died. By 2003, Cullen had claimed at least 29 lives, but experts believe the true number may exceed 400. That would make him the most prolific serial killer in American history. So what finally stopped him? At Somerset Medical Center, a nurse named Amy Luffrin became suspicious. She noticed strange medication patterns and quietly tipped off police. Case using software logs, patient histories, and surveillance. On December 12, 2003, Cullen was arrested. He confessed to killing dozens of patients, saying he wanted to end their suffering. But not all of them were suffering. Some were just asleep, recovering, getting better. In 2006, Charles Cullen was sentenced to 11 consecutive life sentences without parole. He'll die behind bars, but the damage he left behind still haunts families across the country. Hospitals now use stricter protocols and software tracking to prevent similar crimes. But the question remains, how did it go unnoticed for so long? Charles Cullen didn't wear a mask. He wore a name tag. He didn't break in, he clocked in. And he didn't stab in the dark. He injected death with a smile. Sometimes the most dangerous people wear scrubs. If the story disturbed you, there are more shadows to uncover. Subscribe to Echoes of Crime, where the past still whispers.